Greetings, Guardians. This is Olympus Alliance. Every hero class in Hero Wars has something special. Warriors dominate the front line. Marksmen melt teams from a distance. Supports keep everything together. But today, we're talking about the class that, in my opinion, contains some of the most influential heroes ever created in Hero Wars Alliance. Mages. A class that has shaped the meta for years and continues to do so today. When we made our top 5 warriors video, we focused on heroes that never really leave the game. Heroes you build once and continue using year after year because no matter how the meta changes, they always find a place somewhere. And honestly, mages might be even harder. During the last 3 months, looking back at all our testing, all the Royal League battles, guild versus, brawls and arena fights, there are only 3 mages I can honestly say I barely used. Lilith, Kay, and Lars. Every other mage has found a place somewhere. That's how incredible this class really is. But rules are rules. We only have 5 spots. So let's begin. Our number 5 is Kendall. And Guardians. This wasn't an easy decision. Cornelius was incredibly close. In fact, if this list had 6 positions, Cornelius would absolutely be here. The reason is simple. As the game progresses, Cornelius becomes one of the strongest answers against intelligence-based heroes. His monolith allows him to completely eliminate dangerous mages, and one detail many players forget is that the monolith deals physical damage, not magical damage. That single mechanic makes him extremely valuable throughout the endgame. So if you don't own Kendall, Cornelius is an outstanding investment. But this list is for players starting their journey and looking for heroes that will continue giving value for a very long time. That's why I'm choosing Kendall. She introduced mechanics that literally no other hero possesses. Her entire kit revolves around sacrifice and pure damage. The more heroes you pair with her that use sacrifice mechanics, like Zesha or Aiden, the stronger Kendall becomes. But the mechanic that truly makes her unique isn't simply the pure damage. It's the fact that she can land critical pure damage. And today, no other hero in Hero Wars can do that. That uniqueness alone makes Kendall one of the safest long-term investments among the mage class. At number 4. Zesha? Honestly, Zesha has been terrifying since the day she arrived. And somehow, she continues finding new ways to stay relevant. She isn't simply a damage dealer. She controls the pace of the battle through sacrifice mechanics, continuously converting health into overwhelming offensive pressure. She fits perfectly alongside heroes like Aiden and Kendall, creating compositions capable of producing absurd amounts of pure damage while constantly increasing the threat level as the battle continues. The beautiful thing about Zesha is her consistency. She's incredible for progressing through the game. She's outstanding in PvP. She appears in endgame strategies. And every time new heroes arrive, players somehow find another way to make Zesha even stronger. Heroes come and go. Zesha simply refuses to disappear. At number 3. Satori. Honestly? Does Satori even need an introduction? He's been deleting teams for years. Every time the meta starts producing heroes that gain energy too quickly or rely heavily on buffs, Satori comes back. Foxmarks remain one of the most feared mechanics in Hero Wars because opponents know exactly what's coming. One moment everything looks under control. The next, The entire team simply disappears. That's what makes Satori special. You don't always use him. But when the matchup is right, very few heroes punish enemies harder than Satori. He's one of those heroes every account should have built. Because, sooner or later, you'll need him. Our number 2. Folio? If there's one mage that continuously surprises me, it's Folio. From the very beginning of the game all the way to endgame, Folio constantly proves his value. He disrupts enemy formations, creates chaos, applies incredible pressure, deals enormous magic damage. And on top of all that, he reduces enemy attributes, making the rest of your team even more effective. That's what separates Folio from many other damage dealers. He isn't simply increasing his own value. He's reducing everyone else's. The result is a hero that fits into an incredible number of different compositions while remaining useful throughout almost every stage of account progression. Whether you're just starting your journey, or competing in endgame, Folio almost always has something valuable to offer. And finally, number 1. Without a single doubt, Iris. Personally, I don't think there's another mage that has impacted the game as much as Iris has recently. Especially after the introduction of damage over time mechanics. Everything about her kit allows her to completely destroy enemy teams within seconds. We've all seen those battles. One moment both teams are alive. Then suddenly, half the battlefield simply disappears. Of course, she has counters. Every hero does. There are ways to slow her down, ways to pressure her, ways to stop her before she reaches her full potential. But if Iris is allowed to play her game, very few heroes in Hero Wars can match her level of destruction. She isn't simply strong. She changes the way opponents build their teams. She forces counters. She forces positioning. She forces respect. That's what true top-tier heroes do. And that's exactly why Iris sits comfortably at number 1. Guardians? One thing became very obvious while making this list. Choosing only 5 mages was much harder than choosing 5 warriors. This class is simply stacked with incredible heroes. Whether it's Cornelius, Orion, Mojo, Heidi. There are so many incredible options that leaving them out almost feels wrong. But these were my 5. The 5 heroes that I believe will continue providing value regardless of where your account is today. Whether you're just starting, or fighting at the very highest level. Because that's exactly what this series is about. Heroes that stand the test of time. Heroes you'll never regret building. And heroes that somehow always find their way back into the battlefield. So now it's your turn, Guardians. Who would be in your top 5 mages? Would you have picked Cornelius? Would you swap Kendall for someone else? Or is there another mage you think deserves a place on this list? Leave your top 5 down in the comments. I'd love to compare them with ours and maybe discover a few surprises along the way. Stay tuned. Stay sharp. And as always, salute and friendship.